This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Due to the increased rate of dumping of dirt in the community rivers, students should carry out a river cleanup project. This involves the removal of the solid waste dumped in the water and the purification of the already dissolved materials. Community cleanup will also be included in the project, whereby students will divide themselves into different groups that will survey around the community, cleaning up areas already infested by the shrubs. It is also necessary for students to prepare for the procedures and the activities to be carried out before the project. Such activities include a public survey of the whole community, meetings for discussions, and planning of schedules. A map of the area should also be obtained, and the students should determine how to maneuver around the place. Students are to divide themselves into different groups, with each one having its leader to carry the burden of care and control. The project will also involve the education of society on the necessary measures to reduce the disposal of waste in the river. Thus, the students will have to perfect their communication skills before the event. Some of the projects that the organization has been involved in include: first, control of the buckthorn shrub; second, a fundraising project to provide books to unfortunate students; third, cleanup of the local lake. The students were carrying out these projects with minimal supervision, and there was no follow-up conducted to determine whether the stated objectives had been achieved, or whether any problems had been encountered in the project. However, in this case, students will be working with professionals and advised on how to minimize on resources that are required in carrying out the project. As a result, efforts will be made to ensure benefits will be maximized. Unlike in the previous projects where students have worked together as one, this project will require students to split into groups and work in teams. This is because the river is quite wide and long. To undertake the work effectively, students can do so in groups. One of the missions of the university is to support the community by collaborating in activities that provide compassionate care to the ill and needy and maintain and improve the quality of life for all persons. This just agrees with the objective of this project, which is to improve the sanitation of the community by cleaning up the river. Thereby, through carrying out this project, the university achieves one of its missions. Every project has its challenges, and it is supposed that students will manage them effectively. Challenges, such as transportation as well as dealing with weather difficulties, will be met by using the available technologies as well as remaining patient. The project will need a timeline of about a month to complete all the preparations required and carry it out. During this period, students will also prepare the documents necessary for the project, including any notes required for community education. Students will also research areas of importance, such as other methods of waste disposal. This activity will require very few expenses since the materials needed to be implemented in the process are very few. The only expenses on the project will include the purchase of tools and equipment, such as rakes, spades, gumboots, and plastic bags required for the activity. Other costs may include the purchase of research materials and writing materials. Students may also decide to buy treatment chemicals if the river water is to be cleaned. The proposed service learning project does not involve a collaboration of various university entities as it is only for the students of St. Louis University. No other university entities will take part in the project. Efficacy refers to measuring an item's or project's ability to produce the desired effects. Recently, water pollution has become a major contributor to a wide range of health problems and disorders in humans. It has been documented to have serious negative impacts on wild animals, plants, and organisms living in these bodies of water, and the environment at large. The effect is negative not only to individual species but also to the natural biological communities. Consumption of this contaminated water can pose health dangers to humans, especially to those who are exposed to it either directly or indirectly. The usefulness of such a project is very advantageous because water pollution has been categorized as a leading worldwide cause of death and diseases. In addition, it accounts for the deaths of more than 14,000 people daily. Therefore, the project will reduce sicknesses and diseases, which trims down the mortality rate in the end. It will also help in ensuring that this water is safe for both human and animal consumption. If you want to find more works like this proposal essay on river cleanup project, head over to ivypanda.com. It has a collection of samples with thousands of submissions covering virtually all academic subjects.